Hey, you want to hang out for another round? I was hoping that you would say that. Hey, y'all, it's Tater's Big Show Hangover. Welcome to episode 10. Something huge for me to celebrate. I am happy I've stuck with it for 10 weeks. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be serious with you. This retirement, it's my pseudo-retirement, but I'm just happy I made it 10 weeks. I didn't think I was going to get past 2. I thought the technology was going to really stump me first, and that was going to put me just, dead in the water. But here we are. Thanks to you. Appreciate you listening. Thanks to my family and friends, everybody downloading and following and clicking and doing all the things. And thank you to Outdoor Hands. Michelle and Austin, thank you guys for being a founding sponsor, being here since the beginning. I've been telling you about Outdoor Hands Skin Therapy Cream. It delivers serious hydration for dry, cracked, and sensitive skin. And it does it without the heavy, greasy feel that ordinary lotions give you. It's gentle. It's botanical-based. It provides deep moisture that comforts your skin affected by environmental stress and that frequent hand washing or even conditions like eczema. This cream was designed for those who work hard and play harder. It's non-greasy. It absorbs quickly. And my goodness, it just leaves your skin feeling soft, smooth, and resilient. It's ideal for everyday use on hands. You can use it on your feet, your elbows, pretty much any area that is prone to dryness. Just because hands is in the title doesn't mean that's the only place it can go. I'm telling you what, you need to check you out some Outdoor Hands Skin Therapy Cream. Go to outdoorhands.com and at checkout, enter code Tater for 20% off. That's outdoorhands.com, Tater, and receive 20% off. You guys, the deal is still there. You have not missed out. So go give them a look-see. See what you can find over there. So it's episode 10, and I told you guys in episode 9 that I'd be joined by a special guest if all worked well. And what I meant by work out well is me being in charge of running an interview. That's the first thing. Second thing, that the technology would work. I got myself some of these brand new spanking wireless microphones that are Rodecaster Pros, way above my intelligence level. See, I can't even say it. My intelligence level. So I had a special guest, and it's my first guest, and I'm going to try to do a new segment when I have my special guests on. I'm kicking around Coffee with Coworkers. Coffee with Coworkers. I'm still workshopping that. Hopefully the title will improve along with my locations for coffee and the audio quality. We decided to meet at a local coffee shop and sit outside since inside had some ambiance music, and little did I know that we were going to have 18-wheeler noise going on next to this little coffee shop. It's like, so that's going on. Just know that I'm aware of it, and hopefully by the next time that I have Coffee with Coworkers, I learn how to block all of that. It's a journey, my friends, and you are on it with me. So, lady and gentlemen, I met with dear friend and coworker Jeff Pillars at our local coffee shop just around the corner. Yours?
What do I have to do here?
Just clip it in your sternum position.
You're so fancy.
Barry, I can't just get the $50 microphones and let them be influencer, stupid. We can work those. These, I'm like, hope everything works. I'm like, I got pillars out here. I'm hoping everything works. I
was going to sit inside, but it's so
say?
loud. It's loud in there. They got music playing and everything. Yeah. And I just bought a bagel because I took one of my pills and I had to have something to soak it up. $7.50 for a bagel and a coffee. And they didn't get any butter for the bagel.
You already had your bagel?
I just ate it, yeah. I'm done. I've been here since like 10 o'clock.
Oh,
I got done with everything so early.
All right, it's recording, so we're good. I think it's recording. I was going to say, Barry's like, you just plug it in, can't do it.
All you got to do is plug it in, you dumbass. Anybody could do it. John Boy could do it. Why couldn't you do it?
I remember you being at the station. I don't even know how you got there. That's what I was going to ask you, because I just remember coming out from traffic one time, and it was acting buddy
at
Jeff.
4th Street?
Yeah, at 4th Street. And it was...
I had known the guys for years when they did that, when they did Jed Eller's movie, Marley's Revenge. I actually went to the premiere of that at the old Cinema Draft House. That's how far back that was.
Oh, I remember that. It was the first place you could watch a movie and drink a beer.
Oh, I love that place. God, I love that place.
That was a unicorn.
And then it was just gone. But I knew the guys then, and I'd go in and I'd see Johnny and Billy standing back there before they went in to introduce the movie. And he goes, "Hey, Pillars, go be our warm-up act. Go up and do some Food Line commercials for him," because we were doing the Honeymooners and Holmes and Watson and other things for Food Line at that time. He goes, "Go up there and do them. Go up and do them commercials." And I go, "No." And then he said, I saw him someplace, and he goes, "Why don't you come down and do Playhouse one day?" And I said, "Okay." And I had done I can't remember what movies I had done or what I was doing, but he said, "Come in and talk about it." So I did. And then it just kind of went on from there. I would go in on Fridays to do Playhouse or fart around with the guys, and that's just kind of how it started.
And when I met you, we chatted, and then it was like I'd known you forever. That's why I can't go back. Like I can't think of when I'm.
Well, that kind of happened with everybody there. Once you got introduced and were around for a little while, it was like everybody knew everybody forever.
Yeah.
The only one I had a hard time, and I can't. That's not true. I was going to say Randy, but I got to know him better. I knew the guys right away, but I got to know Randy better once I started actually doing the show, and he started turning my chicken shit into chicken salad. But it's just it just sort of happened. I'd come off the way that happened is I came off the road from doing Pirates of the Plane in South Africa. I'd been there for a month and a half, almost 2 months. And I came back home, and Haley, was even bigger than she was when I left. And I went, I am missing my kid growing up.
Yeah.
And so I said, well, that's it. I'm done with the acting for a while. And then I started when the guys, made the move over. I went over, and a couple of, and I won't say who, but a couple other radio shows had heard me and said, "Do you want to come and do that over here and get paid?"
Aha.
And so, I went to Eddie and I said, "I got to go." I said, I don't want to. I said, "But I'm getting offered this." I said, "And if I'm not acting anymore, I've got to have a job." And he goes, "Well, now hold your horses." And then, that's how that happened. They just hired me.
Very similar when I, was doing the guest coordinating and then was just jumping in to do the female characters for Playhouse. And then, I remember very well the day when Billy and I looked at each other. We said, "We've got to get her over here." And Billy goes, "Oh, yeah." He said, "We'll fire somebody else." No.
But they pretty much stood their ground and said, this is what we want. And that's what happened. But I remember that because I said, "She's too stupid. You can't let her go. She'll do anything." I said, "I bet you if you got her in here and said we hire her, she'd eat a bug." I said, "She'd be down in roaches like it was nobody's business."
I wouldn't have liked it.
She wouldn't have liked it, but that would have been half the fun. Look at her gag. Hire her.
I think I came prepared with just the solution to this barbaric practice.
Lord, I hope so. He's worn out the seat of all my good pantsuits.
Behold.
What is it? A rabid weasel?
Ah, something even better. A Sumatran miniature wolverine, well known for their vicious temper when provoked.
People say, "What's it like working with them?" Like, being in an office with Pillars is like hanging out at the 7th graders' lunch table.
Barry and I, back when we had the office on Woodridge, I'll tell you right now, Barry and I had said that's my favorite times, just sitting in that office with Barry and just yucking it up over stupid things. And then we would plan,
for the show.
torture for you and Jackie. He used to grab Jackie by, what did he call it, the fatty meat?
The fatty meat.
Oh,
She called it the fatty meat.
She would scream, and it was hilarious.
So explain fatty meat. The inner like around the knee.
Yeah.
And then where you get kids.
And he would
to
just
giggle.
be ruthless. He would just grab her.
Got a kung fu grip.
Oh. And that was the
yeah.
best. That was my little sanctuary. God. Because so much happened on the show that I just didn't care. Get stand-up comics in there. What am I going to do? Sit in there? I can't. You're going to be fighting for laughs with the guys that are there promoting something. I didn't want to step on Tim Wilson or James Gregory's or Killer Bees, step on their toes by throwing in a little ad-libs. Let them go in there and do their thing. Now, I sat in there when they had guys like Tommy Davidson.
Yeah.
Which that was the biggest thrill for me. I just love Tommy Davidson. And T.J. Miller.
Yes.
Got to sit in there with him. That was,
I think you were in there with Jamie Kennedy.
Yes, Jamie Kennedy was so great because he came in. He was in there like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
And he was hilarious. He would come in with his sidekick, Stu the Jew. And just always he's always just the nicest guy. And I've reached out to him a few times just to say hello. And he's like he's known you your whole life.
Yeah.
He's the nicest guy. Just the nicest guy. Oh, he was funny. Him and Rayford, talking to Rayford.
He and Stu ganging up on him. That was...
Rayford, who are these young kids? What's Malibu Most Wanted? What's that about?
What does this guy do? What is he...
This is pretty much it. This is pretty much it. You're going to sit there and grumble, and if you go outside, he'll tell you to get off the lawn.
So funny. Now Jamie Kennedy's that... We're creeping up on that age now. He's like, these young kids.
I've creeped up on that age, and it's told me it's not interested.
Good morning. The Big Show's on the radio. We're just trying to explain to Jamie Kennedy and Stu Stone, actor, comedians in the studio, about what Rayford does.
And as you can imagine, that's not an easy thing to do.
I just don't understand it.
Is he saying use condoms?
He said don't have kids. Don't even look at kids.
Sleep in your bed if you make it.
And if you lie in it, don't sleep in it unless you're prepared to have a baby in it.
Hit the snooze button.
And if you have
they were getting it.
I liked it.
Jamie says, so he comes in every 30 minutes and reads that.
And then your guys are like, no, he does a new one, but he comes in and everyone's, because we're all having a party, like, hey, oh, Rayford's here. Hey, Rayford.
He'd be good at doing book on tape.
Yeah.
No, but everyone got so scared of Rayford.
He's got the juice around here.
And then he was like, don't have any children. And then he left.
I recognize.
And I said, bye, Rayford. He said, screw off.
He didn't even say goodbye, did he? He just walks right out.
That's Rayford.
He's got his Lamborghini in the parking lot.
Why won't you run in there and try to shake his hand?
Should I?
Yeah, what is his deal? He doesn't like hands?
No. Well, I don't know. With this anti-kid rant, you think so.
Yeah.
At his age, he shouldn't be worrying about germs, Rayford.
Yeah, well.
Jeez.
Anyway, if he hears this, I'm probably going to get beat up.
With words.
I just don't understand. He comes in and rants like you guys are having a party and he tells you what not to do.
Right.
Does he have like an anti-sex one?
That was it. You just heard it.
Oh, yeah. No, he said don't have kids. Sex is
Oh,
different.
yeah. He doesn't like noise either.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Noise.
Doesn't like noise?
Leaf blowers, trucks
Here
that
come.
beep when
Here
they
come.
back up.
Women that work
Here,
outside the home.
Rayford, we're just trying to explain to you to Jamie and Stu here.
When I was listening out there, I said, there must be some comedian in here.
See?
Hey, that's good. Rayford.
You know what he said after I finished that last commentary? He said, that's good. Then he turns right around and
Hey,
goes to the barbs.
That
Rayford.
wasn't me. That was him. That was Jamie Kennedy, sir, not me. I like
going for your
Rayford, I don't
Yeah.
want to have kids. It's not me. Did you say don't have kids?
No, he's saying if
I
you do
didn't
have
say
kids, take
that.
care of them.
What? Oh.
You were like so many other people around here. Clean your ears out before you go listening and talking back.
I was trying to
I was
listen.
talking about people that have one, then they say we can't make ends meet, and they turn around and they have another one, and then they have another one. and
yeah,
another
that's a
one.
real
That was
problem.
That was the gist.
Sounds like my mom.
You're not going to do one on premarital sex, are you?
One fella writing in the other day said he wished birth control pills were retroactive.
Oh, some comedian
to
in
take
here.
away, to take. Oh, I see what you're saying.
You might want to use that in your little comedy show.
Rayford, do you want to shake hands?
You don't know where that.
Oh my God! Let me describe.
Now he knows. That's why you don't.
To those listeners out there who don't know what Rayford just did, if you watched the new Jackass movie, there is a segment called, I can't say, but Rayford just touched that area. Johnny Knoxville does this bit, and it's very much where Rayford just touched.
Well, it's like the people.
Now you're getting really close, Rayford.
You had these people, you're in the men's room somewhere, and you're standing there at the urinal, and another guy standing there at the urinal, and he's doing it, and all of a sudden, he'll be right there, and he'll say, "Hey, you're Rayford, aren't you?" And then he'll throw his hand up and watch you to shake.
I think we've all had that happen to us.
Yeah.
Do people come at you in the men's room, Rayford?
Total strangers.
That should be your next essay. Don't talk to me when I'm at the urinal.
Well, no, you see all these nice gentlemen, they're so well-dressed, and they go in the men's room, do their business, 1 and 2, walk right out, and don't wash their hands, and then they want to shake hands with everybody during the day.
Jerks.
All right. Robert D. Rayford.
That really bothers me, too.
See, he can bring the party back up.
Yeah. Get that man a leaf blower.
See, that's what happens when we talk to him. He'll come back in and talk to you. See,
I like him. I like him.
It's hilarious.
I'm going to add him on my
Johnny Knoxville. I can't say the word. Can I say the word? I can't say the word.
They got delays.
Johnny Knoxville does this bit on Jackass 2. You have to see it, and it's hilarious.
That's what Rayford did.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Rayford.
I saw that.
People who are watching, who listening, who watch the movie know what I'm talking about.
Robert Rayford.
Now, is this the one taking the kid to the little
Yep.
snack kind of bad grandpa?
No, but the other one, old man.
Oh!
Yeah. Can you say that word?
Where he's wearing the shorts.
Yes. He's wearing shorts and he's been playing an old man.
Oh, yeah.
And certain things
Are hanging out.
hang out.
Oh, man.
And Rayford just touched those things.
Oh, man.
And that's the Rayford report.
And, he probably wouldn't like Malibu Most Wanted. He don't like white kids acting black either. Yeah. Nothing like that.
Well, that was a joke.
I
Well,
wish
then you know what? Rayford
I wish
wouldn't.
you-
If we're up to Rayford, I wouldn't have a career.
I wish you had talked to him like B-Rad.
Yeah, Rayford, what up, kid?
What's up, cuz?
When did you move to North Carolina?
1983.
And why? Because you're a northern guy, so
A
what
friend of
brought
mine,
you here?
a friend of mine, had come down here and opened a professional theater company, Simon Frederick. And I went, I ought to drive all that way. I could do theater here. He goes, yes, but Dino De Laurentiis is building a studio in Wilmington. And there's already a lot of film work here, and I know you want to do that. And I went, okay.
That keeps you out of having to go to California.
And I hate California. We'll talk about that more later, but I hate California. And I went down there, but the thing is I drove back and forth to Wilmington, sometimes 2 and 3 times a week, for 7 years before I got cast. And once I got cast, I worked all the time. Thank God I can now practically live off my Screen Actors Guild pension. But it's, and I loved Wilmington. Oh God, I loved it. I had all my little places. Dodge store where I'd go to get gas and my Snapple before I went to the set.
Snapple.
I used to go get mint tea. Oh, I'd buy 6 or 7 bottles, just go stick it in my trailer on ice. Especially when we were doing Mario Brothers. Oh God, 300 degrees in that old cement plant. And I'd get out of that thing and I'd go into my trailer and I'd just pound it down.
Did you get to work on Dawson's Creek?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
So you had.
I have a James Vanderbeek story.
Okay.
I'm going down there. I'm walking to the set. I'm playing Mr. Maddock one of the teachers, and James comes out of the trailer and he goes, "Hi, I'm Jim Vanderbeek," and I said, "The name's not familiar." And he just laughed and kind of shoved me. But that kind of set the tone for our working relationship. And we joked around the whole time I was there. And when I left, I was wrapped and I went back to my trailer to get my stuff and go back to the hotel and sleep for a little while before I drove home. And he come knocked on the door and he goes, "Hey man, we had a ball." He goes, I hope Mr. Maddock comes back." I said, "That's not up to me. That's up to you guys." I said, "You make that happen and I'll be back." And so then fast forward a couple years, I am down at the NATPE convention in New Orleans. And here come all the Dawson's kids. And here comes Katie.
Yeah.
And she recognized me. And she goes, "Eee!" And she comes over and she gives me a big hug and everything. And James is walking past me and I just reach out and hook his arm. I said, "No hug?" And he goes, "Oh God, hey, what are you doing here?" I said, "Stalking you guys." And he gave me a big hug and a handshake, and they had to go off. They were doing some interview. Then fast forward a few more years, and we're flying from Charlotte to LA, and we get bumped up to first class, me and Joe and Duke. And this guy walks up and he sits down right in front of me, and I went, "Son of a bitch." And he sat down in his seat and I kicked his seat. He stands up and turned around and looked at me. I said, "I told you I was stalking you, Slim." And he goes, "Oh my God, come up here and sit with me and talk with me." So I went up and sat next to him and talked with him for about an hour through takeoff and everything, and we just BS'd and talked. And he said, "I'm going to try to get some sleep." I said, "Go." I said, "Go sleep." I said, "I'm going to go back and sit behind you." I said, "If you snore, I'll kick your seat again." And he goes, "You do that."
What was the first character you did for the show, other than like the Playhouse characters? Because those were, you walked in, you were given a script, and you had to develop it.
I think it was when Johnny was talking about Ike Turner getting married for the 13th time. And I just off the top of my head started doing Ike. I just made up a voice off the top of my head.
Hey, man, Ike Turner's 13th wife steps out on her own.
Brace yourself. I'm guessing it's not going well.
Ike's been married a few times, ain't he?
Yeah.
Well, Ike's 13th wife has a few things in common with his 11th wife, Tina. You know Tina?
Oh, yeah. Tina was number
Turner
11?
Was number 11.
Holy moly.
They both sing, and they both dumped him. Jeanette Turner, a 30-something rock singer in San Marcos, California, married Ike in 95 after a 7-year courtship. Ike didn't want to jump back into marriage.
No.
I mean, you've been married 12 times. You figure, let's just date a little while first. Well, she filed for divorce in May and is now planning a solo singing career.
Well, worked for Tina.
Jeanette claims she met Ike in 88. He was so poor.
How poor was he?
They were forced to live in houses without electricity and heated canned food using blowtorches.
I told her she didn't like living a good life. She could get up out my face and start stepping. You ain't the first, you sure won't be the last.
She also claims Ike made her cook food for the entire band, choreograph the dancers, and arrange all media interviews, and she was never paid a dime.
People got to pull their own weight out on the road. There ain't no sense of me doing everything. Woman got to do the job. What's that say? What's that you say, woman? Don't make me take my shoe off. These boots are made for whomping. Now get back in there, stop that blowtorch, and get my back in your sausage done.
Well, despite this, Jeanette says she still loves Ike.
Well, who wouldn't?
But she's outgrown him and wants to be recognized for her own talent. She says she now hopes to pose for Playboy and plans to sell her story to the highest bidder.
Woman, I told told you what I told them all. Ain't nobody wanna look at your skanky old booty up in the pages of a gentleman magazine. Is that bird duty on my car? Is that bird duty on my car? Look at here what I found in the cupboard. It's a can of whoop ass. And I'm fixing to open it up and serve it to you. Get out there and clean that car. Somebody shut them kids up.
So, girls, Ike's looking for number 14.
Hey, good news. He's available again.
Billy looked at me and he goes, "That's got legs." And I went, "Does it though?" And he goes, "Oh, sure." He goes, what did he say? He said, relationship advice. And I go, okay, let's try one. And I did, and it took off, and that was it.
And that was how that came
But the hard part about that was trying to get him to change up sometimes. So I would do the ones, like once every 6 months, I'd do the ones where I got personally involved, revealed personal instances in his past that influenced his decision for his advice, and he'd get all emotional and start crying and get all choked up.
Yes.
But you can't do that all the time. You can only do it a couple times a year, and you got to divvy it up. You know, you have to make it not like the other. You have to make it. You have to find a way to make it work, and that was hard. I would come up with ideas to make it work, and I'd write it down and set it aside.
And see, it as a listener, it just seems so effortless. Like we don't
not
know that
effortless.
all that went in, and that you were planning out, 3 months at a time.
You'd know. I mean, I knew going in. Sometimes I had a turd on my hands, but the more Johnny laughed, I'd go, I guess it's the point. Whatever.
How many times did you? Once he started laughing at something, did you steer away from your script and improv, or did you always stay pretty much?
I stayed pretty much
in the bones.
I stayed pretty much, and unless I got him really going, and then I would kind of punctuate it with some little stupid things, or like right before we recorded, I'd write down notes in the margin or in between lines, so that I could, try to remember where I was.
Yeah.
And as I got older, boy, I had to read everything. I used to be able to write it 2 weeks ahead of time, go in, read it, no problem. But as I got older, I had to go, I've got to read this like 3 or 4 times before we do it. And make little X's, take a break here, take a break there. But it's just, and a lot of times you have to listen to the laugh. You have to kind of follow the room.
There are some questions. Doug Nunnally said...
that drunk?
There's so many different characters that he wanted to know how they came about.
Lay on me.
Cadbury.
Cadbury was just the classic butler. I told Johnny, you don't need an entourage, you need a butler. A gentleman's gentleman.
Because the entourage tried to be the butlers.
Yeah, but Cadbury was the guy that always took the heat for John Boy, where the entourage wouldn't.
Hey, stupid. Where's your maid?
Hey, Spanky, they're just pulling up in the limo now. I can't believe Cadbury's mom came here all the way from England.
England? Ain't we got enough foreigners in this country already? Why don't you just bring the whole damn family over? A friend of mine's a dentist. He can use the work.
Knock it off, Mr. Personality. Here they come.
Holy Pete. They look like a couple of bowling pins. If they plan on sitting down, I better push some chairs together. Here we are, Mother. This is the Yellow Rose.
Oh, how quaint. Oh, and billiards. And look at all the TVs. How American.
Hello.
Oh, Mother Cadbury, this is my good friend and employer, Master Boy.
Hey, Mama Cadbury, you can call me John Boy.
And you may call me Victoria. Oh, Nigel, he doesn't look like a doll at all. He's adorable.
I can't help it. I'm just a dollar.
Yeah, slip of the tongue, sir.
I'd be mad if I knew what it meant.
Yes. And this is Spanky. He's the owner of this fine establishment. How's it going there, Margaret Thatcher? Got your green card?
What?
Never mind him, Victoria. He's just kidding. He's one of them quirky Southern stereotypes you heard about. You just make yourself at home.
Well, let me freshen up a bit. It's been a long journey. I'll just pay a visit to the loo if you don't mind.
I don't mind. What is it?
The loo, the water closet, the restroom, sir. It's right over there, Mother.
Thank you, Nigel. Won't be a moment.
Hurry back. Miss you already.
Oh, you.
Hey, you find a guy in there, it's just Yogi. Wake him up and tell him that Judge Judy's on.
Sir, are you sure this is the proper place for a reception?
Well, you want to give her a taste of America, right? What better place than the Yellow Rose? Not to mention all that Southern hospitality.
Okay, jackass, you and the Penguin want to stop hanging around the front door. You're scaring away the paying customers.
Love that Southern hospitality, sir.
I'm warning you there, Mr. French. We ain't got no kidney pie or sheep gut casserole in the back. She's gonna have to eat American food.
Oh, dear. Don't even mention food. My stomach is all a churn.
Hey, Bigfoot, what's his problem? Usually he pounds down the chicken livers like the big bad wolf.
Oh, he's just nervous. He hadn't seen his mom in a while, and he wants everything to be perfect.
I got just the thing. Here, Tubby, take a pull off of this. It'll calm your nerves.
Ah,
Ice water.
thank you, Spanky. And in a mason jar. How rural.
Son of a...
What on earth is this?
Moonshine. Good year, too. Yesterday.
Hi, Evans.
Get that out of here. The last thing we need is Cadbury getting hammered and starting to rumble in front of his mom.
All right. Just give me a second. I gotta wait till the old crow gets out of the crapper.
Why do you have to wait?
I hide the white lightning in the cabinet under the sinks.
Oh, dear.
What you worried about, Cadbury?
That.
Spanky, she found your stash.
My moonshine.
Oh, Nigel. There you are. There's your handsome friend.
She's hammered.
Mother, what have you done?
Well, I was looking for some tissue, and I found the most delightful bottled water. It tickles my vittles. Want a snort, son?
Oh, Mother, please.
Well, how about you there, hot stuff?
Cadbury, I'm not sure, but I think your mom's hitting on me.
Well, she must be tanked then. Hey, lay off that stuff, Your Majesty. That's private stock.
Oh, but it's so delicious.
Holy moly, she's chugging it like a sailor.
I said give me that.
Back off, big head, or you pull back a stump.
Son of a...
Mr. Spanky, steady. You'd be wise to just let her finish it at this point. She can be quite stubborn.
Oh, yeah? Well, so can I. Now listen here, Vicky. Don't make me throw you out of here on your butt.
Uh-oh.
What do you mean, uh-oh?
Go for it!
That's what I mean. Don't say I didn't warn you. Sorry, Penguin. Your mom is getting the bum's rush.
Cadbury, do something. Spanky's making a move for your mom.
Come get some, Tubby.
Look away, sir. I beg you.
Son of a... Ow, hey, not the face.
Man, Cadbury, she's wailing Spanky good. I see where you get it.
Yes, usually skips a generation too, sir.
Shall we break them up?
No, let them go for a while, sir. Feels good to be on this side of it for a change.
Son of a... Yogi.
And so I just came up with it's like a cross between Mr. French and every English butler from
Belvedere.
Arthur Treacher, and that being my age, I mean, people my age know who that is.
Yeah, I have no clue who you're talking about.
You don't really remember Arthur Treacher?
No.
He was Merv Griffin's co-host for years and years on the Merv Griffin show. Arthur Treacher's Fish and Chips. Whew, no. Boy, when those stores were open, no. I couldn't get enough of that deep fried cod, boy. But yeah, that's where Cadbury came from.
How about Alan Swan?
Alan Swan is Peter O'Toole from My Favorite Year.
And he would do that during My Favorite Year? He would tell his stories like that, or was that something that you...
No, I mean he would he always had little stories about, when he was talking with Mark Lynn Baker, talking stories about his past and things. And that's, and the hook of that, of course, is I'm not an actor. Damn you, I'm a movie star.
Where did he say that?
He never really said that. That is like,
kind of the...
Humphrey Bogart didn't say play it again, Sam.
Okay.
Said play it again, like you played for her. But he would say, I'm not an actor, I'm a movie star. But I said, damn you.
Oh.
But that's always one of my, and I don't know why I hadn't done that sooner. That's always been one of my favorite. I was just looking for a dialogue character that I could use with John Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have that back and forth.
Yeah. And that's because I had to incorporate him. I couldn't do everything monologues. God, those are terrible. Oh, that's exhausting. Those are good old days.
Those are good. Those are good. Thanks for making room for me in your scripts. I do appreciate that. Because I know you tried to get me to write, and I did. I did try. I didn't want to
hard. It's very
I didn't want to
simple.
disappoint you, but I did try. And I even tried writing a Mad Max for Johnny, and it didn't.
How'd that go?
It went.
See, but that's even
it
better.
It went in his bag. It never came back out.
You don't understand that the fact that you screw up everything.
I know. I hope these are recording.
Is your superpower.
Superstar.
The fact that you get Billy and I would just look at each other. He goes, she's not going to like this playhouse. And it would always be some bizarre accent. And Billy and I would sit there and just cry. The joke became unimportant. The actual punchline didn't even matter anymore. It was just you trying to do some random accent and going from one continent to a different country to a different regional dialect, all of the same person, and we would just scream.
No, listen.
Welcome to John Boy and Billy Playhouse. Today's episode, Patrick Says Goodbye. As our story opens, Patrick Flanagan lies gravely ill at his home in Belfast, Northern Ireland.
Would you like another cup of water, darling?
Water ain't gonna cool the fire in me blood this time, Colleen. I'm fixin' to die.
It's popcorn, my love. Here now, don't talk like that, love. You're gonna be just fine.
Oi, the fever's playing with me mind. You sound like you're from Jamaica. Now, woman, the doctor's been lying to me for the last 6 months. Don't you start to. After all this time, I think you owe me the truth. I'm dying, ain't I?
All right. Yes, you're dying.
I know it! Then get on the telephone and call Reverend Brown. Tell him to come right away. I need to talk to him.
Reverend Brown from the from the Methodist Church, love.
Oh, the fever. My ears are starting to go to it. Aye, Reverend Brown.
But Patrick.
You've been waiting for me to die all these years, haven't you? Now it's a great big joke.
Don't you want me to send for Father Mike? Surely, with what little time you have left, you'll want to talk to a priest. Reverend Brown is a Protestant.
Just don't be bringing none of your voodoo priests from your little island community down there. I know he's a Protestant. Now go and fetch him and be quick about it.
Much difficult than I thought. Wait a minute. You're not saying what I think you're saying, are ya?
Try this, Marcia. Go,
Just go get Reverend Brown.
Colleen makes a quick phone call, and a few minutes later...
Patrick, dear. Reverend Brown is here.
Me head. The bells are going off in me head.
Hey, good morning. Where y'all going later?
We're a global community, aren't we? Morning, Reverend. Have a seat.
I wish I could be paying this visit under happier circumstances.
Good news, Marcy. All the pressure is finally off you.
Oh.
Everybody dies, Reverend, and they're doing it in this bit. The best we can do is make sure we're ready when it happens. Colleen,
would you excuse us for a few minutes and don't ask where we're going later?
Of course. I'll be right that side if you need me, sweetheart.
A few tortuous minutes later.
Thanks for coming down, Reverend. I still don't understand. I still don't understand all this, but I want his final moments to be happy.
Mrs. Flanagan, are you up and about?
Well, hello, Father Mike. I believe you know of the Reverend Brown.
Top of the morning, Mike.
And to you, Reverend. So, Colleen, how's our patient today?
Oh, much worse, Father Mike. I'm afraid he's not long for this world.
Aye, but I think he's finally ready for the next one.
I don't understand. On so many levels, I don't understand.
He's just become a Protestant.
What?
The Lord be with you, Mrs. Flanagan, and with you too, Father Mike. Good day, folks.
Colleen, what he said, is it true?
That it is, Father Mike.
Who's that mucking about out there?
It's Father
And
Mike.
that Protestant ain't on me popcorn.
Settle down, it's Father Mike, darling.
Colleen, do you think I could have a word with him?
Well, I suppose so, but keep it short if you would. He's very weak,
All
you
right.
know.
Hello there, Patrick.
Oh, it's good to see you, Mike. Thank God somebody else has an Irish
Yeah.
accent on this sketch.
So your wife is just giving me some nonsense about you becoming a Protestant.
No nonsense about it. Reverend Brown just got done converting me.
What? But Patrick, why? You've always been a good Catholic. You and I have known each other since we were both knee-high to a pissant. We went to St. Anne's together. You were right there on the front row when I presided over me very first Mass. Why in the world would you pick a time like this to become a Protestant?
Well, Mike, I figure if somebody's got to go, it's better one of them than one of us.
Faith and Begorra. We hope you've enjoyed John Boy and Billy Playhouse.
See if you can get that popcorn-eating Protestant back in here to convert me wife to Irish.
Tune in again next time when we'll hear the crusty old Archbishop say,
Hey, big man, let me hold the dog.
I thought I was supposed to be Irish, but that's all I was a Methodist, and I couldn't get my Methodist accent.
oh,
Shut
that
up.
explains the Methodist accent.
Yeah, me too.
Johnny, try this. Arr.
Will you talk with me again in the future? All right. To be continued.
Yeah. To be contended.
Contended. Thank you. I'll take the mic from you. Well, that's a good spot to put a pin in it for episode 10. A huge thank you to my buddy Pillars. Much more from our Coffee with Coworkers that'll extend into episode 11. So come back next week and hear more from Jeff Pillars and my conversation outside a noisy coffee house. Send some questions for Pillars. I'll try to get those answered for you, too. New episodes are up every Tuesday, and I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me until the end. Also, a big thank you to our founding sponsor, Outdoor Hands, OutdoorHands.com. Try it. You're going to love it. Use code Tater at checkout and receive 20% off. Thank you to Barry for making sure all of this equipment works, and to John Boy and Billy for allowing me to use their bits, which are found in the bit box at thebigshow.com. Also, be sure to go visit John Boy over at the John Boy and Billy Big Show Facebook page. He's always got something interesting happening over there. Y'all have a great week. Talk to you later.